rice, and cabbage. The rice, the steak. I'm actually gonna put the steaks in the oven. I'm just going to show y'all what I do, how I season it up to get my steaks going. Alright y'all, so the steak was already washed. Cleaned the steak all up. Now I'm about to season it. I have some black pepper. Put in there. Now I do have the grinding pepper, but sometimes I prefer to use this. Alright. I have some salt, kosher salt. Morton, what is it? Fine salt? Yeah, it's fine salt. Not much because I want food to be salty. Some thyme. Okay. Some onion powder. Parsley. I love parsley, dry, no matter what. Fresh parsley, I love it. I have some sazon. Like I said, I don't want to make it too salty. But I have to add some of this on there. That was enough. Actually, 1 pack. So I have some garlic powder. Add some garlic powder. Can't forget that. Now I'm not done here. I'm not done here. I'm gonna actually put some onions on here and peppers in here. Fresh. A little bit of olive oil. Spread it around. I'm gonna actually mix this up a little bit so some of the other sides can, you know, get some of it, the seasoning. And you're probably like, she gonna leave the other side with unseasoned? No, she's not. No, she's not. Have a nice coat of seasoning on it. Show you guys how this is gonna look when it's seasoned, and show you when I add the onions and stuff as well. See, actually seasoned it all up. It's glistening. Alright y'all, I'm about to cut up the peppers. I usually have a green one as well, but I used it already. Like, I used it and forgot all about it. And I just went to the grocery store. So you see how I cut it up, right? changing it so you can see. Now I'm gonna have some of these saved up for my when I make my cabbage as well. So I put these in there, but this is not a video on my cabbage. If you go to previous videos, you'll see my cabbage. Maybe I'll do another one later. But right now, this is just my steak video. It's not even my rice, how I make my rice. But that's what we're having today. Steak, cabbage, and rice. I might make a little, what you call it? A little cornbread on the side. But we shall see. When I'm cooking, I just start adding stuff to it. So, let's see. Because I will show you guys the end results of everything. So, and this knife is pretty sharp. And I'm really sharp. If you put your finger under there, it's probably gonna come off. So. Alright, everything's chopped up as far as the peppers. And I'm going to do my onion. Nice thin cuts. Like I said, I really don't care for onions like that, but onions is everything when you're cooking. You know? So... the onions, basically, I don't want them too big that I can just see them all the time, because then I'll be like, oh, but big enough. Alright. Alright, now I have some garlic. Comes out easily, and I'm actually going to chop this up a little bit. Quite a bit. This is enough. Alright, so now I have all my stuff that I need for it. My onions, peppers, and garlic. So I'm going to actually put it in here on top of it. And I'm not going to use all of it. Remember I told you I was using it for some other things. For my cabbage. Still have the garlic on the side. So let's add pieces of the garlic. Okay. Look at that. Alright, so now I'm going to set my oven to on bake and put it on 350. Start it and let it preheat. Alright, stove is set to 350. It already preheated. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the oven. And let it stay in there 45 minutes to an hour. Alright guys, my steak is all done. I actually let it stay in there for about 40 minutes because I like well done. And look how they came out.
Monique, you've heard so much
Besides the steak, I have some rice that I made, some cornbread, and I have some cabbage. Go, our end results. Got it. Look at that plate. Cornbread, rice, steak, and cabbage. Got it.